Okay, I'm gonna eat a little humble pie here. Back in November, I said in a video over at Thumb Culture that I didn't think Watch Dogs 2 was going to be all that good. I admit it. I said that the first one hadn't won me over in any capacity, and that seemed to be the populace opinion. Ubisoft had built this thing up to be the second coming of video games, and after their fantastic reveal back at E3 2012, anticipation was sky high for this new IP which looked to blend third-person elements of Assassin's Creed with modern technology and beyond. Upon release, the game's reception was mixed to say the least. The primary bugbear being the graphical discrepancies between Ubisoft's strong marketing and the eventual game world we all played. Concerns were also raised over the lack of interest in its protagonist, a broody Aiden Pierce who seems to connect with very few who played the game. Despite this, Watch Dogs did great business, as these games often do on launch day. It became the biggest launch of a new IP ever here in the UK, and as such, Ubisoft felt it right to greenlight a sequel, if not to put right some of the wrongs which made Watch Dogs so polarising to audiences. Watch Dogs 2 got itself a reveal, and I did wonder what it could do to win back those players who were disappointed in the original, particularly me. I did watch that reveal trailer, and for sure the game looked brighter, visually more impressive, and wasn't seeming to take itself so seriously. This wasn't absolutely a step in the right direction, but I still wasn't really bothered. Upon release, I didn't blink an eyelid and could see that it was going to be one of those games that passed me by. Despite getting solid reviews from across the board, praising Ubisoft for actually taking the basic concept of Watch Dogs and turning it into something genuinely fun. I was curious, but not enough to warrant laying down £60 on a sequel to a game I didn't enjoy. And then the 12 Days of Christmas sale appeared on PSN. Up until day freaking 11, I had already purchased nigh on every game I wanted that they were throwing up. Day 11 was Watch Dogs 2 for £30. Deal. I was home for Christmas and didn't have my PS4 with me, so I didn't get to play it until early mid-January of this year, hence the amazing timing of this video. Once it was all installed, I thought for £30 I could have some fun running around, hacking shit and getting into all sorts of trouble on the sun-drenched streets of San Francisco. And was it fun? Well, 50 hours, a platinum trophy, and one fully complete game later should be enough to tell you that beyond measure, Watch Dogs 2 is bloody brilliant. I can't tell you how much fun I've had with this game. Well, I mean, I'm going to try, otherwise this is going to be a bit of a shit video, isn't it? I'll start with the fact that Watch Dogs 2 has absolutely no fucking right being as good as it is. Its major selling point is San Francisco itself. Now, I've never been there, so I can't tell you from personal experience how accurate the recreation is, but my word, it is beautiful. The stunning detail as you tear it around this enormous sandbox is enough to make you weep. The care that has gone into ensuring that this game completely stands on its own is a testament to Ubisoft's focus to ensure Watch Dogs is finally a property worth investing in. I simply don't get bored tearing it around this gorgeous sun-kissed city as I attempt to free the citizens of San Francisco from the evil doings inside these big buildings that are scattered on every corner of the city. And with Marcus, who is probably Ubisoft's most interesting protagonist this side of Ezio Auditore. Marcus is the polar opposite of Aiden Pierce. Young, eager, focused, and a whole lot of fun to be around, and at all times to be the coolest person in the room. He's simply about as enjoyable a companion as you wish to want in a big city so bursting with life on every corner. If you want a protagonist that is the physical embodiment of all you see around you, Marcus should be your BFF for life. The head-scratching puzzles, the simple enjoyment of going around this city and taking pictures for your in-game social media account. Hell, taking pictures for your real-life social media accounts is always fun. Listening to Prodigy's The Day Is My Enemy through Marcus' earphones while you're infiltrating the game's fictionalized version of Google. It really is the little things that make Watch Dogs 2 come alive. Whether it be a guy dressed as a donut on the corner of a street offering free hugs for a donut, and then walking around and tagging him to get arrested for no good reason, but just to see it happen while you sit in your car and watch it all go down. When your little RC racer is running away from enemies as you make it shout swear with the security guards you're trying to distract. How you feel like a damn genius when you're locked in a room and you can't get out unless you solve a mischievous network link puzzle, one of many. There are little moments in the game, there are many of them, and they all make you smile. Including the subtle social commentary and GTA-esque pokes at real-life culture. That's one thing about Watch Dogs 2. It feels like it's the greatest hits of Rockstar with the ability to hack the world. You can go anywhere and open every door. No matter if Ubi deny it or not, Grand Theft Auto's influence is all over this game. And that is exactly what Watch Dogs should be. You're hacking into buildings and messing with their alarms, playing classical music through people's sound systems without them knowing, controlling drones that fly into people's houses and making them chase you out. It's meant to be really bloody fun, and that seems to have been lost on the original game. Here, it's front and centre, and that's exactly where it should be. But for me, the ultimate highlight is something I never actually thought possible. It has an online mode I genuinely love. If you know me in the real world, you know that I don't really play online games, mainly because I suck at Call of Duty and pretty much any online shooter. I'm level 1 for life, and that's the way I like it on these games. I'm one of those rare breeds who loves Call of Duty campaigns and never really plays anything else. I don't take Rocket League online because I simply enjoy playing it more with my mates in the same household. Online gaming for me isn't something I thought I'd ever be interested in again. Until I played Watch Dogs 2 and discovered bounty hunts. Bounty hunt is amazing. You jump into your smartphone, jump into bounty hunt mode, find a target and chase them down across the breadth of San Francisco until you finally take them down. It can take 30 seconds or 30 minutes depending on how good your opponent is, or as ever, how good you are. It's absolutely captivated me. What I love about it so much is that I can just jump in for a few minutes at a time, chase a player down and be done with it. I don't get them every time, or they disconnect, or the game drops me in so far away from the action that it's all taken care of by the time I get there. But when you do, it's so satisfying and adds significantly to your experience points, or followers. You're on the side of the police, and if you bang into them, they don't really have an issue with it, so you're free to tear it down the road as fast as you can in full sight of the police just to take down your target. It's hectic, it can be tactical, and it's a hell of a lot of fun. I have Final Fantasy 15 just sitting there, looking at me, waiting to be played. I'll get to you, mate. Just let me take down another bounty first. These bitches have to learn. So, yes, I was wrong to prejudge Watch Dogs 2 before playing it, and yes, I was wrong to dismiss the series based on the somewhat lackluster original outing, but damn! I wasn't expecting much from its sequel and got perhaps one of my favourite open world games in a long, long time. It's highly recommended you get on it as soon as you can. Don't be like me. Jump on it. I promise you'll have a fantastic time.